In 504, I was very much looking forward to doing the sword dance. Actually, to be honest, it's not a sword dance, it's a Highland fling. Originally, Murta Duncan Lacroix does a sword dance in previous season, but I wanted to do something slightly different. There are swords laid down, but the whole idea of the Highland fling is that the shaking of the leg is about kicking off the restraints of the British Army. It's a kind of act of defiance. Before battle, they would line up and sort of show off their prowess and their strength. It was a lot of fun. There was definitely a bit of rehearsal, and I was kind of nervous. I think most nervous was for Katrina to see me do it, because she can be a very harsh critic, but she was very sweet and supportive.
It would be nice to give you an easy motivation of what's driving Murta. To get rid of British rule from North Carolina. I must do what I must. The way I look at it is, he had everything stolen from him. His whole way of life stripped away from him. Jamie was taken away from him. So essentially you had a man that was as close to being broken and had lost everything he's ever had, as you can get. It's revenge. I think it's this horrible driving force that he just can't let go of. And we're at the beginning of kind of the inception of the American War of Independence. I'll fight beside you when the time comes. Outlander's always been a very, driven on by key historical events, so this is the kind of precursor to that event in history.
My name's Paul Gorman, and I play the Beardsley twins, Keziah Beardsley and Josiah Beardsley. This is a brand new kind of adventure for me for playing two characters. Josiah is a soldier, he's a man of the woods. Keziah is deaf, and we've brought on somebody to help us with that, Bee, who's been absolutely incredible to kind of know how we would interact with his environment. So that's been a challenge, but it's been great. For different physicalities between the two, so we can distinguish them apart from just costume and hair. Josiah is quite held, he's quite strong, because he's a hunter, and Keziah, because he's been at the Beards' farm for so long, he's kind of been beaten down a bit more, so he's kind of more inwards. For playing two twins, I need to change very, very quickly, and I've got a credible team that helps with from hair and makeup and costume. It's been great, and everybody's so lovely. Everybody's so nice. It's been brilliant.
One thing for Bree when she finds the coin is, obviously it is just a coin, but we know that Bonnet does have his trait of flipping the coin.
Heads you live, tails you die.
And I think for Bree, it's less about that, and it's more just an instinct. I think she just has a feeling that something about it is amiss.
A man ruffled Jemmy's hair and gave him a coin. He was Irish, you see.
Do you have a scar here?
Not everybody knows what happened to Bree. So anyone who Bree is talking to where Bonnet does come up, she's again having to put on this huge facade that everything's okay.
He took him. What? Who? Jemmy! Jemmy!
I think she's just petrified. From the jail scene, she knew that Bonnet suddenly had this unexpected interest in actually being a part of his son's life.
For his maintenance. Take care of him.
Just the fact that he could return at any moment. It's just that maternal instinct. She just needs to protect Jemmy.
I think Brianna shows that it's okay to defy convention and to be vulnerable at the same time as being strong. I just think that's a wonderful thing, especially for young women, to have someone like that to look up to. She's unafraid of people's opinions of her. She's a very modern woman, even for the 60s and 70s. I just think people can learn a lot from Brie, just in life in general.